Jai Shri Krishna to all, and welcome to Path to Anandam Gita series. Freedom from Pains and Miseries, based on 108 mantras and Srimad Bhagavad Gita, my question and God's answers. And today's session is Gita, my divine and eternal mother. And blessing of Swamiji Hariharji Maharaj to pranam. I'm Satya Kalra, your host and founder of Path to Anandam. With the blessing of Swami Hariharji Maharaj, we are gathered together. And whatever you see on this page, it's all his blessing, all his adesh, all his order, and finally his blessings. And thank you very much, Lord Krishna, for guiding me and bringing me together with Guruji, who guided me to study Bhagavad Gita. And not only study Bhagavad Gita, but spread it to rest of the world, wherever I can. And continue to bless me for doing this with the blissful team who comes and joins every Sunday morning. So thank you very much, and my humble pranam to all of you for joining. And today is Series 52. Our very first series was started new of me, an ultimate purpose of my life, on January 2nd, 2022. And today, the session is Learn from Gita, my divine and eternal mother. So who is mother? Who is eternal mother? And what are the teachings of this eternal mother are? And how can we benefit from it? And how can we practice every day? And our Sankalpa today is, I am Divine Mother. Meditation and question and answers. So let's all pray together. To Lord Krishna as Arjuna. As Arjuna lost his heroism because he could not handle the turmoil, what was going on in his life, getting engaged, forced to get engaged in the Kurukshetra war. And he went into Vishad because he did not realize that this particular war has been assigned to him. It made him a part of it to establish dharma. And he felt very sad, confused about whole situation. In other words, he went into Vishad, and Lord Krishna blessed him with prasad. But Arjuna surrendered to Lord Krishna very humbly and asked for his advice. So let's all pray together as we are the Arjuna of today to Lord Krishna. Karpanye dosho pahte swabhava paschami tvam dharma sammood cheta yachhase syani nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyaste ham shadi mam tvam prapanyam shishyaste ham shadi mam tvam prapanyam shishyaste ham shadi mam tvam prapanyam My heart is overpowered by the weakness of pity. I have lost all my composure and my mind is confused about my duty. Dharma, I'm requesting you, please tell me what is definitely good for me, not what I'm asking, what is good for me. Because I'm your disciple, I surrender to you. So please instruct me. And then Arjuna, who initially said, Najotasiti Govindam, I would not get engaged into this bloody war. And now, after listening to his Lord Krishna's advice, he says, Karishe vachanam tav. I do as you advise. So let's all embark on this blissful journey together for self-purification, removing our confusions, vishads, sadness, and transform ourselves with the teachings of Divine Mother, Bhagavad Gita, and uplift ourselves, our conscious level, and experience ultimately who I am. I am Chit Ananda. So happy Mother's Day to all of you. Today's session has been dedicated to the mothers. All the mothers in the universe, whether they are in their physical body living or they are with supreme power and they are with us in their Sushma Sharira. So Mother's Day is the day to appreciate your mother for all the good things she has done for you. In other words, here Satya Sai Baba clarifies it again, because here it says all the good things she has done for you. He further says there is nothing greater than mother's love. It is patience, forgiveness, and full of blessing. Mother's words are always sweet. At times, she may use harsh words, but they are meant only to correct you, not to hurt you. At the same time, he said, no gift to your mother can ever equal her gift to you, your life. So, little about Mother's Day, the history of the Mother's Day. The Mother's Day is celebrated every second of Sunday of May. It started by Anna Jarvis from West Virginia in 1908. However, in 1914, it was declared as official national holiday by US President Woodrow Wilson. So what is mother made of? These are my thoughts. You might have different thoughts on that one, but this is how I viewed my mother, my mentor. She never gave up. No matter what circumstances she went through it, and very difficult circumstances. But she was always an ocean of unconditional love and compassion. Though the love and compassion might have come in hard words, however, they were filled with love and compassion, which I realized later, though I did not realize at that time, because at that time I thought she was getting mad at me. But later on, when I really think about it, her way of expressing love and compassion was for my goodness. As we pray to Lord Krishna, tell us what is good for me. That's what mothers do. They are our first guru. She taught me millions of lessons. Of course, like sitting and standing and cooking, but the one lesson I always remember, she taught me, never compromise with your value system, no matter how difficult time you go through it. Always stay truthful to yourself and to the universe and to all. And love as pure 24-karat gold. So heart was always filled with that love and compassion, because their heart, and then E stands for endurance. With tears or a smile, they always have patience. And you all can relate to your mothers. I can relate to my mothers. And reliable. You can count them 24/7. Like I tell my kids, and I'm sure all of us will tell our kids, I'm available to you 24/7. Doesn't matter day or night. So here again, mother, mentor, O, ocean of unconditional love and compassion, T, teacher, guru, H, heart, pure heart, E, endurance, patience, and all, reliability. And here it says, it's a beautiful quote, so I thought I would share with you. वे माँ ही है जिसके रहते जिंदगी में कोई गम नहीं होता, दुनिया साथ दे या ना दे, पर माँ का प्यार कभी कम नहीं होता. And Vivekanand ji said very beautifully, mother represents colorless love that knows no barter, that never dies. So we are talking about now the eternal mother. Many mothers, as I said, are in the body. Many are departed from the body. But with the blessing of Lord Krishna, with Guruji, we have a eternal mother in our hands, which is called Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is a boat that takes us from mistakes to Anandam. That boat is called Mother. So let's see if I can move. Yes. See how it takes us from Vishad. And then it takes, see, from this shore, it takes us further down and down and down, and takes us all the way to Anandam. Due to Zoom, it does not go all the way through. It's a technical problem, but actually it starts from one shore of Vishad, and it takes us all the way to Anandam shore. So what is this Divine Mother, Gita? I call Bhagavad Gita as my eternal mother, my divine mother. My divine mother was in the body. She was always divine to me. But my eternal mother is now with me every moment, which is in the form of my divine company now. And that's what Arjuna's and his divine company. So Gita, the infinite wisdom, the divine mother, is a step-by-step spiritual instruction manual to operate our life righteously. It teaches us how to convert karma into dharma, become a qualified seeker, the true seeker, to acquire self-knowledge and attain eternal happiness, peace, Anandam, while living in this material world in Maya, Mother Nature, and beyond. Realize your true nature, that I am Chit Ananda, said by Swami Hariharji Maharaj in many different ways, which I put it together here. So Bhagavad Gita, I have explained that before in many talks, but here again, I'm just summarizing it, that Bhagavad Gita, the Divine Mother, the Eternal Mother, teaches us through Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Gyan Yoga. In other words, through hands, hearts and head that live in this world, put your hands in society, do selflessly, live selflessly. At the same time, your heart must be fulfilled with love and compassion. Then you can serve better. But the wisdom has to be there. So anything we do, we must do with selflessly for benefit of whole universe with love and compassion. And this is another meaning it came to me this morning, what Gita does. Bhagavad Gita help us to join all these three H's, head, hand, and heart, because many times we do activities, like I'm driving. When I drive, then I'm thinking something else. My hands are on the steering wheel. And then my heart might have filled with some emotions or something. But here it says, no, we have to put our heart, our hands, our head, everything must be together, focusing on driving the car, not anywhere else. So we have to again join our karma, bhakti, and gyan together. So Gita teaches us and offers us all. So Mother, Divine Mother, the Eternal Mother offers us everything. And here in verse 9 to 17, Bhagavad Gita says, Pitamasya Jakto Mata Data Pitamaha. I am the father, mother, sustainer, and grandfather of the universe. I am the object of sacred knowledge. I'm the sacred syllabus Om. I'm also the Rig and Sama and the Yajur Veda. So I am all. I am this universe. I am the one who created the universe. And then Mahatma Gandhi says, I lost my mother early, who gave me birth long ago. But this eternal Mother Gita has filled her place by my side ever since. And then he says, when doubts haunt me, when disappointment stare me in the face, and when I see not one way of light on the horizon, I run to the Bhagavad Gita and find a verse to comfort me, and I immediately begin to smile in the midst of overwhelming sorrow. And then he says, the Gita is not only my Bible and my Quran, it is more than that, it is my mother. Because Mahatma Gandhi did study Bible and Quran to understand other religions. But finally he said, it is Bhagavad Gita who is my eternal mother, which guides me. So there are many forms of mothers. Here, Lord Krishna says, oh Arjuna, all the beings that are born from different wombs, nature, Mother Nature, Prakriti, is their body giving mother. And I am the seed and life-giving father. So I am your parent, I am your mother, I am your father. So Mother Nature, here, see the Mother Nature, the Prakriti, whole universe is our mother. Mother Earth, here you can see also, you can relate to it. Mother Earth is, we call it Mother Earth. Mother Ganga, Mother Jamuna, Mother Durga, Mother Lakshmi, Goddess Lakshmi, Durga, Saraswati, Mother Gita, eternal Mother Gita. Even India is the only place in the whole universe which is called Bharat Mata. So everything we relate to female figures, whether they are names, we call them mother. Even the God is manifested through his mother. Though God has Nirakar, non-duality and duality, Nirakar and Sakar Roop. But in order to come to this universe, to Sakar Roop, to take care of the universe, he had to come through the Devaki Mata, where you can see the picture right here. So in other words, mother has many, many different forms. And I put these here, but you might have many other forms in your mind as well, because we all have a different, we resonate with different concepts and different ideas. So mother has a unlimited forms in this universe. So now the question comes to me. I always say, what did my eternal mother, my divine and eternal mother did? I did explain what my divine mother did, my mother, when she was in body. But my eternal mother, now Bhagavad Gita, what has she done for me? And I call it 108 mantras. It's not just a book. This is a mantra which stands, which actually changed the direction of my life. I read Bhagavad Gita many times, maybe more than 1,000 times when I was reading and writing and all this, I don't know, I can't even count how many times I have studied Bhagavad Gita. But 108 mantras stood up in front of me every time I had some issue. One or other mantra will come in front of me and help me. So I put that 108 mantras book together. But in summary, it brought me awareness. And my favorite verse, Dhyayato Vishan Punsa Sangasteshu Pijayate, Sanga Sanjayate Kama, Kama Krodho Vijayate, Krodha Bhavati Samoha, Samoha Smriti Vibhrama, Smriti Branchad Buddhi Nasho, Buddhi Nasha Pranshati. That awareness, that what are my emotions are coming in my way, which take away my smile, my peace of mind. And that verse explains that anger, the desire, worldly desires, if not fulfilled, it gives a birth to anger. And if they fulfill, it gives a birth to greed. So no matter what my desires, selfish desires are, they always lead me to disaster. So I become aware of my own constitution of my mind, my own mind. What are the things are preventing me to come closer and closer to God? But once I came to Bhagavad Gita, it gave me the purpose of my life, that my purpose of life is self-realization. So it changed my direction of my life, but it gave me the purpose. So my doubts, my discriminations, doubts were removed. It gave me discrimination and helped me to make the decision and helped me to live righteously, selflessly, do seva, like कर्मण्य वादिका रस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फल हेतु भू माते संगोस्तु कर्मणि. So those are the verses are all in that 108 mantras, and these are the popular verses. Anyhow, you all know that. But eventually it helps to turn every activity, karma, into dharma. Do everything with love and compassion for sarva bhuti te rata, without any return or expectations or for return. And always do with love and compassion. Recognize my shortcomings. Again, wear this awareness. Recognize my shortcomings. So Gita is my mirror, which teaches me that what are the shortcomings in Bhagavad chapter 16. It guides how to develop what are those 26 virtues we must have. Abhay, Satya, Sam, Sudhir, Gyan, Yoga, Vyavasthita. There are many, all 26 virtues. But the number one is humility. We have to be very humble. And then have a faith, fearless, Abhay, Satya, Sam, and forgiveness, Shama, and steadfastness. It gives me self-confidence. That's where I learned from Bhagavad Gita and Durga Sapshati, Mahadurga, that if we are truthful, it gives the birth to self-confidence, and self-confidence gives us to self-esteem. Our goes higher and higher and higher. So we are not bogged down with small little things if somebody criticizes us. So calmness, it gives me the calmness whenever the things happen with things which happen which I do not like, or my expectations are not met. Then it gives me totally calmness, because it's all God's play. It's all Vasudev Sarvam Iti. He knows what is the best for me. So I automatically, with the reduction of desires and bringing the calmness and knowing God is all God's Leela, it automatically gives me the equanimity. And there is a beautiful verse in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 255. Prajahati yada kaman sarvan manogatan atmanevatmana tushta sthita pragasya dochate. That calmness is actually the sthirness of mind. And that's where at the end Arjuna says, Nashto moha smriti labda tvat prasadan maya yut. Tvat prasadan, he is expressing his gratitude. And then he says, Smriti labda, sthito asmin. I'm sthir now. Why? Because now I remember who I am. I am Kshatriya. This is how God reminds me that you are a human being. Sometimes you go up and down, your subconscious mind goes lower and higher. It becomes tamasic, it becomes rajasic, but your goal is to always live in the sattvicness. So eventually you become gunatit and you reach to my Param Dham, because the basic requirement of Param Dham is to reach Param Dham, to experience Chit Ananda. That's why I call Mother, Divine Mother is my GPS. Bhagavad Gita is my GPS, which takes me to Param Dham, which give me the practical guide, which is the path to Anandam. So the path to Anandam, learn a lot of good practical techniques, which I share quite often with you in these presentations. And then non-detachment and love to all. Sarvasya Jaham Hirdayi Sanya Vishto. I am sitting in everybody's heart. So be humble, be truthful to others, and also be nice to others, because if we hurt others, we are hurting the God which is sitting in other person's Atma, in other person's heart. So we have to be very humble, but not just humble. We have to be very polite. We have to practice non-ahimsa, not just with the hands, but with mind and with love and compassion, and then see God in all. And here, I put it here. I'm still learning. All these, sometimes I practice, I'm living awareness, but again, I shift back and forth. I'm not at them all the time on that path. Sometimes as I said, conscious level goes down. And then that's why I say I'm still learning. But with Mother Earth, with Mother Ganga, with Mother Gita, Divine Mother Gita, all these teachings are helping me. So now we come to finally the Gita, the Mother, my divine and eternal Mother. Now what it does, in summary, eternal Mother is made a little bit different. M is stand for mentor, but it teaches me how to live righteously. Ocean, unconditional knowledge. Gita is an infinite wisdom, the ocean of knowledge. And My mother was a first guru, but Gita now become my everlasting guru, which is teaching me every single day. And my first lesson, which Hariharji Maharaj gave me, respect all. Once you develop that virtue, that divine quality, the other 26 qualities which I mentioned will follow automatically. And fill your heart always with love and compassion, and don't keep all the garbage in the heart, all the complaints. And then the equanimity, the calmness comes. And again, the R stands for the righteousness. Gita always teaches us every moment of our life how to live righteously. So Gita is the universal mother and lifeboat to cross the ocean of life, which sometimes it becomes very turmoil, becomes very challenging, but she's always there with us. So here there is a summary of that, is which this poem comes from my book, My Question and God's Answers. And again, these poems, they just come to me through meditation, and then I just put it in my books. So Gita is a royal road to liberation. It's an art of righteous living. It's the instruction manual to operate our life. Gita is the answer to every question. That's why I named that book My Question and God's Answers, because I became the Arjuna and Lord Krishna was answering me every moment. So Gita is the answer to every question. It's a boat to cross the ocean of life, the ocean of knowledge. And it's a divine sarthi, company. Anytime we are alone, we just open the book of Bhagavad Gita and we feel so integrated, so close. We forget. We are not lonely anymore. We might be alone, but we are not lonely. And alone, when we are alone, we are with Bhagavad Gita, that company. So, and then Gita is the peace ambassador, universal mother, Prakriti. It's a character builder. It tells us, like when we are in front of mirror will tell us where are the spots on our face. Here, Gita tells us which spots we have to remove from our character. It's the eternal mantra. Even if we just say Gita, 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 the tyag, 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 all that comes. So Gita is an Atma Darshini. It teaches us who we are, where did I come from, how will we get there? And of course, it is a spiritual guide which guides us every moment. And then it transforms us. Like as I said, Adat Buri Sudhar Lo is the Gita which help us to remove our shortcomings and transform them into virtues. And it's a Jagat Guru, just like it came from Lord Krishna, who is a Jagat Guru. So his messenger, his message through Gita is a Jagat Guru. And again, as I said, it's a mirror. It's a purifier. It cleanses our heart. And it's the light within. You can see all this light coming from. So when we put the Gita and Om mantra in our heart, all the light comes, all the darkness disappears. So this is a Hindi poem which came to me, and you have heard it before, but I'm going to again read it. विषाद से प्रसाद दिलाती है गीता, कर्मों के फल को हटाती है, कर्ता से अकर्ता बनाती है गीता, कर्तव्य के पथ पर चलना सिखाती है, प्रेम करना सिखाती है, नफरत के जहर को मिटाती है गीता, शैतान से इंसान और इंसान से भगवान बनाती है गीता, जीना और मरना दोनों सिखाती है, जीव आत्मा से महात्मा, महात्मा से धर्मात्मा, धर्म परमात्मा बनाती है गीता, संकट में जीना सिखाती है, गोद में बिठाती है, तूफान से बचाती है, जीवन की कश्ती को पार लगाती है गीता, अहंकार को मन से हटाती है, भक्ति की धारा बहाती है, शांति से जीना सिखाती है, करुणामयी, त्यागमयी, आनंदमयी बनाती है गीता। जीवन को ऊपर उठाती है, आत्मदर्शन कराती है, खुद अपने से अपने को मिलाती है गीता, नर से नारायण बनाती है गीता, अविद्या को मन से हटाती है, स्मृति जगाती है, संदेह मिटाती है, ज्ञान का दर्शन कराती है गीता, अर्जुन बनाती है, कृष्ण से मिलाती है, सत्य चित आनंद की अनुभूति कराती है गीता। जीवन में गीता, गीता से जीवन, जीवन को गीता में बनाती है गीता। गीता गीता सुने, गीता गीता पढ़े, गीता गीता करे, यही सिखाती है गीता। अपने भक्तों को अमर बनाती है गीता। ओम शांति शांति शांति। जय श्री कृष्ण। So here is the time to practice Bhagavad Gita. How to practice, as I said, how to meet our eternal mother every day. Like we have many means to connect ourselves with supreme power, but today is the Mother's Day, so we are talking about how to meet our eternal mother every day by studying, by just touching the book of Bhagavad Gita. That itself does it. And then, of course, if we can read it, that even Sone pe Suhaga, you know what they call it, you know. So all this, anything out of 18 chapters, whatever we like, whatever word we like, and then apply in daily life through Karma Yoga, through Bhakti Yoga, through Gyan Yoga, and end our day by studying, practicing, and then at the end, surrender to Lord Krishna, because he promises that come to me, I will take care of you. Sarv dharman paritajye, mamekam sharanam braj, aham tvam sarpapebhyo, mokshashyami ma shuchi. So our homework here is live in awareness. That is the most important. Where am I today? Where do I need to go? And how my mother, eternal mother, my divine mother, my eternal mother is going to help me. So question I have been learning here. So the first question comes, what did I learn from my divine mother? Do I study Bhagavad Gita? Do I spend time with my divine mother, eternal mother? Am I humble? Do I follow her teachings? Live in faith, surrender to her, do seva, and continue practice her teachings. And do I spread Bhagavad Gita's teachings, not just by talking, but with my behavior? So when people see, they should be able to say that this is the Bhagavad Gita's family, coming from that family, rather than I say I am in Bhagavad Gita's family. No, they should be able to recognize. So we should continue to do our self-inquiry and walk on this path of self-improvement with the help of Mother, my eternal mother, my divine mother, and experience my true nature. So the time to Sankalpa is learn, practice with patience. So I learned from my eternal mother. This is my Sankalpa. From my eternal Gita, I continue until reach the supreme goal of my life, attain everlasting love, peace, and Anandam, my true nature, Chit Ananda. So little by little, eventually I will reach there. So we have to have a patience. And then with that, I put it, if you can see it here, this is the Bhagavad Gita in the heart. Once you put it there, little by little, the flowers turn into fruits. And it shows in our patience, in our equanimity, in our character. So self-realization or the path to Anandam is not a quick fix. We must have a lot of patience. So we should always have a Sankalpa Prabhavan Kamasya Tattva. So our Sankalpa should be not for the worldly things. We do need that. It's not that we can live without those Sankalpas. Goals should be there. But the true Sankalpa should be that I must reach to my ultimate goal, destination, Param Dham, and think nothing else. All those other goals must lead to the same goal. Even though I will be working in the world, we should work in the world, but our focus should be, everything should be offered to Lord and do it for his nature, his prakriti, to serve his prakriti. So thank you very much to attend the session of how to learn from the eternal mother, my eternal mother, Bhagavad Gita, and stay happy, healthy, and peaceful life. That's what our divine mother, our own mothers always wished to, that my children must be happy, healthy, and peaceful. And that's where the divine mother teaches us. So happy Mother's Day to all of you, and God bless you and your family and all your loved ones and whole universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you.